Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It's going on when you don't have strength. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Imagination governs the world. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. History is written by the winners. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action comes, stop thinking and go in. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. A leader is a dealer in hope. If I had to choose a religion, the sun, as the universal giver of life, would be my God. Alexander, Caesar, Charlemagne, and I have founded empires. But on what did we rest the creations of our genius? Upon force. Jesus Christ founded his empire upon love, and at this hour, millions of men would die for him. This soldier, I realized, must have had friends at home and in his regiment, yet he lay there deserted by all except his dog. I looked on, unmoved, at battles which decided the future of nations. Tearless, I had given orders which brought death to thousands, yet here I was, stirred, profoundly stirred to tears, and by what? By the grief of one dog, licking his face and howling on a moonlit field after a battle. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gained over ignorance. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. You don't reason with intellectuals, you shoot them. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. Men are moved by two levers only, fear and self-interest. There are but two powers in the world, the sword and the mind. In the long run, the sword is always beaten by the mind. China is a sleeping giant. Let him sleep, for if he wakes, he will shake the world. The world suffers a lot, not because of the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of good people. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. Ten people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. It is the cause, not the death, that makes the martyr. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. As for me, to love you alone, to make you happy, to do nothing which would contradict your wishes, this is my destiny and the meaning of my life. When a government is dependent upon bankers for money, they, and not the leaders of the government, control the situation. Since the hand that gives is above the hand that takes, money has no motherland. Financiers are without patriotism and without decency. Their sole object is gain. Circumstances? What are circumstances? I make circumstances. Ability is of little account without opportunity. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. 4 hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Music is what tells us that the human race is greater than we realize. Victory belongs to the most persevering. The surest way to remain poor is to be honest. Great men are meteors designed to burn so that earth may be lighted. A true man hates no one. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. To understand the man, you have to know what was happening in the world when he was 20. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Courage is like love. It must have hope for nourishment. The greatest danger occurs at the moment of victory. If we could read the past histories of all our enemies, we would disregard all hostility for them. In our time, No one has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. The extent of your consciousness is limited only by your ability to love and to embrace with your love the space around you and all it contains. I have seen only you. I have admired only you. I desire only you. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. It's the unconquerable soul of man, and not the nature of the weapon he uses, that ensures victory. There is a joy in danger. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. All great events hang by a single thread. The clever man takes advantage of everything, neglects nothing that may give him some added opportunity. The less clever man, by neglecting one thing, sometimes misses everything. Wise people create opportunities for themselves and make everything possible. One must learn to forgive and not hold a hostile, bitter attitude of mind which offends those about us and prevents us from enjoying ourselves. One must recognize human shortcomings and adjust himself to them rather than be constantly finding fault with them. If the art of war were nothing but the art of avoiding risks, glory would become the prey of mediocre minds. I have made all the calculations. Fate will do the rest.